All right. Oh gosh, what's up, everybody? We got us a little mini haul here. Posted a video about. So first off, got 10 little swords that have been like on back order for months. I forgot they wasn't even included in a Lego order that I did on Pick-a-Brick. I did treat myself to the New Republic X-Wing. My birthday's coming up this weekend. It's tomorrow or Sunday. And yeah, so I treated myself for that. And I got the little Batman poly bag. I've done tore into it. But the biggest thing is these two packages here. A couple good castle related stuff. So let's see what we got here. My wife already had opened the package. And Lord, maybe I should have brought a knife to the gunfight. Wow, that is crazy. The tape's definitely better than the bag. So we got some Green Dragon Knights. So these guys are, I noticed, I want to say I paid about 50 bucks for this lot. And they are all, they have the double dragon breastplates, which are awesome. Now these are like $12 to $15 each, just the breastplates. Now the knights are not the actual, they're just plain black knights with these type of heads like that. And that's just the black, it's not the dark pearl gray. But I figured it was a good deal, like 50 bucks, and I got five of these. So, and I can use the breastplates. I can use them as they are, you know what I mean? But I've got a few of the actual legs that go with them and stuff. So we got, yeah, we got, and they also included some of the black swords like that with these guys. So that's a pretty good deal. I mean, it wasn't like a crazy buy or anything, but anytime I can add the breastplates for cheaper than they cost and be able to get, I mean, getting the helmets, getting the heads, getting the bodies, they all have value, right? Even if they're not crazy valuable or anything. So the next bag that I've got to show you, the next eBay order I got to show you is the really good one. And I'll try to get these on this plate real quick. These are awesome, don't get me wrong, but I got some really good stuff to show you in the next one. The next lot is just a random lot that I got that just has a bunch of random parts and pieces that I can use to either complete figures that I have. So we got 5 of these black swords, and then we got these guys. This is my first time looking at them, so I'll have to check everything out and make sure that it's all actual real Lego and stuff and whatever. But so yeah, 5 new breastplates. I need to get me some more dark pearl gray helms. And yeah, those are some cool looking knights. I like that they got the gray hands on. These are just all black bodies, legs, and torsos, just all black. So yeah, those look awesome, don't they? Okay, let's get into this one here. I'll sit that about right there. I pulled out some little plates here so I could put stuff on plates. Now look at the shipping on this. This is a $150 lot. So it came in this bag, wrapped in some shoebox stuff, wrapped in some more shoebox stuff, and in that. Now, look, I understand everybody ships however they ship, and at the end of the day, this isn't the most terrible I ever seen. But for a $150 lot, you could at least put it in a box, right? Now, hopefully there's no damage. I would think if anything was going to be damaged, the Ziploc would have been damaged. I will say that this is a very high quality Ziploc. I'm not going to be calling out any sellers or anything like that anyway, but for 150 bucks, you can already see I got a really good deal. I got a really good deal. Let me move these swords out of the way and all this here. And we'll go through it real quick. So the first and foremost that I was excited about, oh my gosh, and both of the clips are good. So $150 for this whole lot. I got the Green Dragon Barding and the horse. It don't have the helm, I don't think. I'll have to look through here, but I didn't see it in the pictures. But the barding, and that thing hardly has a scratch on it. Actually, looking at it, it looks like it's hardly even ever been played with. So is that not awesome? So we got that. We got a few helms. This would have been from like the Knights Kingdom 2, I guess. That one there. I'm not sure about that one. Here's one of the old dragon ones in the dark gray, the old style dark gray. So we got this guy. I don't do a lot of the Knights Kingdom 2 stuff like these guys here. I think I'm saying it right. But they are cool. Like that, they are very cool. So we'll stick him on a plate here. Let's see what else we got. There's another horse helm. One of the like dark blue, I guess that'd be called. We got a line flag. Those are always cool to get. It's like the poly ones. And we got a bunch of these guys. I'm glad I got some of these, and I don't know about this like shoulder thing, but these guys, I've got a handful of them anyway, so maybe I can start building some kind of like army. I forget what they're called. We'll put them on their own breastplates, or shit, not breastplates, but that's not the same type of guy. I don't know if this is the same type of guy or not, but check out how cool he is. Like, I really like that torso. That's really cool. I'm experimenting with my camera turned around, so I don't know how good you guys are seeing any of these. So there's another Knights Kingdom guy. I'll have to look and see what his torso looks like at a later date. I'll put him over here. Here is just a knight, and it looks like he has one of the old king torsos on him. So that's a cool helm. I'll have to check and see if that's actually Lego. I've not seen that before. But so far, everything looks Lego. One of the oval shields that's hard to find. I'll put him right here. There's more figures in here than I remembered. So here's another one of those guys. Some awesome shoulder pads, or whatever they're called, on these guys. So check that guy out. This was a really good buy on this one. I was surprised to get it as cheap as I did. So now we got another one of those guys. Got a bow and that on there. I'll stick him in here. And I think there's just one more of those type guys. I don't know which one of his helms, but another one with the awesome things. These are going to be some great parts. I'll probably leave them like they are. I mean, just those 5 guys right there. And I think I've got 4 or 5 more. I mean, that's the starting point for a really good army. If you know what I mean. Check out how cool they are. That's really cool. So I'll stick them right here, and we'll get through some of this other stuff. So we got one of the Scorpion Knight guys. I think that's from Knights Kingdom also. And then I don't think that's the right shield for him, but those shields are awesome. Those snake shields like that. And we'll put him right here. We have a king. I can't tell what kind of torso he has. I'll have to take that loose later, but he's got the Crown Knight shield, the chrome gold headpiece there, and then the great sword, dark gray legs. So that is very cool. Stick him right here. And then we have another king with this like some kind of bird, a sparrow or something. It looks like he has one of the quarter torsos on under there. I can't see for sure, but he's got one of those cool gold swords. Another cool guy right there. So, and then we have another knight. It looks like the king's head, one of the king's head. And then another cool shield there. And then we just have one more figure, and then we got a few parts, and then the video will be over. I appreciate you guys hanging around this long. I don't know if I'm boring or what, but I'm trying to figure out how to do this better. But some of the so Red Dragon Knights, I can't tell what his torso is. I think it might be plain, but that's one of them awesome. I love these vintage heads that's got that printing like that. I just love those things. And these red dragons are one of my favorite. Forestman first, Green Dragon second. But I really like these Red Dragon guys. They're so cool. So I'll just stick him right here. So yeah, so for 150 bucks, we got the Barding with the horse. I mean, that right there is 100 bucks maybe. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 complete figures. Now they may not be complete within the, like if you looked them up on Bricklink, but they all have helmets, accessories, and so forth. So then we got a bunch of, we got another from the Knights Kingdom breastplate. Another cool breastplate right here. I really like those a lot. They're very versatile. You can do a lot with them. I think that's all the breastplates. Some more shields. We have one of the bear shields. Those are really cool. Another one of the snake shields. Here is a shield. One of those. I actually think that one might be pretty rare. That actually might even be Lord of the Rings. I'll have to look that one up. It's been a minute. It's hard to keep track of everything. So I think that's all the shields and breastplates, and then some kind of cool flag that I've never seen before. I'll have to look that up. And you guys can let me know in the thing. Oh, one more shield. That actually, I'll have to look into that one there. I've never seen a Lego shield look like that before, but I'll have to look at and see if it's a real thing or something someone's made, but it has its place. So we have like the old orc helmet with like the speckly whatever. Here's one of the regular ones. I think it's like, I can't remember exactly what it's called. We got 4 more of the black cool helms. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the like silver metallic regular helms. A couple silver metallic, 3 silver metallic kettle helms. Those will all be very useful. And a lot of the old school weapons, I think those are called halberds or something like that. I don't know. Some of those. And then we even got them in that cool color like that. And that right there looks like that might be dark pearl gray. I'll have to look at it a little closer. I'm colorblind. So that'll be good for my Green Dragon army. And then we have a saddle. Saddles are something I'm sorely missing. I need to do better on. So anyway, long-winded video. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if this style of filming is cool or not. I know I don't have many viewers, but I'm really trying. This is a passion of mine, building castle armies, doing Star Wars stuff, building any Lego, really. But the castle army building's kind of my wheelhouse. So, like, I think 200 bucks total for this. I got 5 new knights for my Green Dragons, even though they're not technically complete. You know, having those breastplates would be awesome. Another one of these, I think this is 5 or 6 of the horse Bardings that I have. I think it might be number 6. So that's really cool. And then a lot of other cool parts. So I really hope y'all enjoy. Thank y'all so much if you've made it this far. Thank you so much even just for watching. If you can do any of the other things, that's really awesome. Love you guys. Drink some water. And most importantly, don't be a Richard. That's the most important thing.